Taxes and their impact on your retirement. That is the theme for today's edition of Retire Now with Marvin Mitchell. I'm Matt Chambers. Thank you so much for joining us. Marvin joins us now, and he is the president of Compass Retirement Solutions. Marvin, always good to connect with you. But you tell me this, could taxes literally be a threat to someone's retirement?
It depends. Some people absolutely love paying the IRS as much money as humanly possible, and they don't care if the IRS takes 70%. No, I'm kidding. Yes, taxes could be a threat to your retirement if you don't plan for it, because right now taxes are actually still historically low. Many experts are anticipating taxes to increase in the future. So if that were to happen, that means the IRS gets more money. And if the IRS gets more money, that means that you get less money than you plan for. So we want to make sure that we plan to minimize our taxation in retirement.
I love the way you keep this so simple. And another analogy you use, you talk about these three sort of so-called tax buckets. Can you explain the three tax buckets?
Yeah, there's three buckets. I want you to guess which one and most people would love to be in. So there is the tax deferred bucket. Tax deferred buckets means like your 401k, you don't pay any taxes at the beginning. It grows deferred, but when it comes out, you have to pay all of the taxes, ordinary income taxes, as if you worked for it and it was your payroll. The second one is called the taxable bucket. That's the tax now bucket. The tax now bucket means, like, let's say you have stocks or cash or CDs. When that pays interest, you get a 1099 at the end of the year, which means you pay taxes now. And then you have the tax never again bucket, which means once that money hits the tax never again bucket, you never have to pay taxes on that money again. Which bucket would you prefer to have, Matt?
Oh, I want bucket number 3, Marvin. I want bucket number 3, taxes never again. So what strategies then can a person like in retirement consider to maybe fill that bucket more than the other two?
Well, the problem is that most people are filled with the tax deferred or the tax now bucket and have very little money in the tax never bucket. So one of the strategies would be showing people how to have a 5 to 10 year plan where you can slowly integrate some of that money from the tax now bucket or the tax deferred bucket slowly into the tax free bucket. And you do that by different plans such as conversions to a Roth, which is tax free once it hits that account. Certain types of insurance, which would make that money tax free once it hits that account. And that's some of the things that we talk about. How do you minimize your taxes by, in some cases, hundreds of thousands of dollars in your retirement so that you don't pay the IRS more than your fair share? So check out my book. We do have a chapter on this. It's called Retire Early, the 9 critical decisions when retiring before 65. They can get that book simply by going to KMOV.com/retire now. Read all about it.
Thank you so much, Marvin. Folks, we'll see you next time.